Welcome y'all to the Iowa Corn 350 here tonight. Looks like it's going to be an 8 or maybe a 9 car race. 150 laps. The stages are 50, then 100, then 150. Remember, 66 miles per hour and over is a penalty. Oh, under green's a drive-through, but under caution is a to the back. Try not to wall tap or wall ride, guys. If I see you do that, I will make you just give up a little bit of time, and if you don't give up time, I'll just give you a warning. Rob's here, but he'll be starting dead last. Rob, you just have to brake. Starting grid is Tristan, Holden, Sean, Nick, Cole, Bush, Lucas, Wyatt, Rob. So guys, please don't up. No, after this. The race is kind of long, but kind of not at the same time. So let's just get lined up, guys. Are we ready? Well, I told y'all, bro. Y'all need to get lined up, bro. Well, Wyatt just needs to have a solid points day. Make sure he just gets points because he's 68 points above Hayden. Hayden's not here. And Nick is 124 points back. If Nick's within 100 points, we have 8 races left. If Nick wins Daytona, he will leapfrog the 1 car. Or whoever's last in the chase, so. Alright. I guess if y'all didn't really drive that much, expect the unexpected. I guess we'll see. Rob, you're not there. You're last. All right, Wyatt, line up. Wyatt, because it's already towards the end, the most it could give you, bro. All right. Just write something down. Please, guys, do not make me penalize over wall tapping. I'm only really upset about it because of last week's race. I mean, everyone was, it's just annoying. Please don't make me have to do this. It's a very easy setup. Probably the easiest setup we have all season. Are we ready? Let me close a few tabs here. Just a little bit too much open. I don't want to lag. Alright, here we go. Remember, the restart thing at the top is when we go green. Get ready here. Green flag's out at Iowa. I do have wall snags here that will spin you, so if it gets too bad, I will put that in. So far, Tristan has a good lead over the rest of the field here. Lap 1. Cole, kind of not the greatest entry. So far, Nick Maggie in second, trying to gain time on the 48. Sean and Cole and Wyatt behind. Those guys are hoping to get a win here. Nick has a win, but another win would definitely help his shots at making the chase this season. Tristan's built up a little bit of a gap as these guys are battling. Stage 1 will end on 50. Stage 2 ends on 100. Early laps, moves won't be as scrutinized, but once you get into like lap 10 territory, I'm going to start scrutinizing moves. But the top 2 have absolutely pulled away from the field here. Sean's starting to work on this 48 car. They're 3 wide for 3rd place. We're going to kind of take a look at this battle right here. Sean losing time on the 48. He was a little bit closer, but went high. Four wide right here. We're going to watch this four wide battle for third place. These guys want this track position, but I fear it might cost them a shot at the lead in the early going. I don't think we're going to get any cautions today, honestly. The chances are pretty low. I don't think Iowa season 2 didn't have a caution. I don't think it even did in season 1. Oh no, it did. I think like 1 or 2 cautions in season 1. That was like the first ever fuel strat win in the league. Or pit strat. So far Tristan's leading, 6'10" lead over Sean. Wyatt's having to defend for third place here. Rob goes wide. Lucas is going to tuck in for third place here. Wyatt so far starting strong, but if that long run pace can stand, I think this could be a good day for him. So far though, every lap has been led by the 48. He had a really good start to the race. Okay, let's try out the wall ride, maybe just lift a little bit. If you could do that. Okay, thank you. Wyatt and Holden having a little bit of a thing here. Top 2 have absolutely broken away. Okay, Wyatt and Rob lift a little bit. Y'all rode that corner. Just a little bit, like not even that much. I'm not even asking so much of you. I just don't want to give you warning. Alright. Well, the top 2 still broken away, but I think Holden's trying to gain a little bit here on Sean. Sean's just trying to make time on the 48 here. I'm not too sure how easy that's going to be. Those tires must be wearing soon as Cole lags. The tire wear it's somewhat extreme here, so we'll see quite a lot of pit stops here today. I wanted something like a Bristol 2 this year in real life NASCAR, so something to just spice up. You know, want more tire wear races and less fuel races, honestly. Nick and Cole into the wall. I can't really tell if y'all did that on purpose, but maybe just lift a little bit. I won't have to warn you. Okay, a whole field went in the wall there. If y'all are just having bad tire wear, that explains it, but if you guys are just straight up wall tapping, I'm gonna have to tell y'all to lift a little bit more to make the corner. I don't want to have to make you guys give up time over it. Are the tires getting that bad for y'all so far? I mean, I guess they probably are. So, probably excusable. But so far, 15 laps in, Tristan's dominated, but Sean's a little bit behind. If someone could say if the tires are really low, just let me know, because that'll explain it all. And I won't have to penalize anyone for wall tapping, but just try to make the corner the best you can. Lucas freezes hard. He's in the wall. He's losing all spots. So far, uncharacteristically, not so great race for this 88 team. They need points the most they can get. They've won all but 2 races they've been in this season. But, okay. Lucas, just lift a little bit. I saw you wall riding. I can't tell if it was lag or something, but just lift a little bit, please, and I'll have to warn you. But, see, the tires are getting quite a little ways bad, but we'll see who can manage that the best here. I think the top 3 are pulled away from the rest so far, but laps in here. Tires are getting pretty bad for some of these guys. Lucas, where'd you leave your car? Tires are dead for some of these guys. Let's see who's gonna be the first to try and go down pit road. I don't mind y'all wall tapping if y'all tires are dead, but especially when they're fresh and midway fresh, please don't. Rob is down pit, is gonna pit. I think, or someone's gonna pit. I'm not gonna lie though, guys. I think you guys should at least try it and not wall ride the exit. A little bit of a wall tap. I'm not gonna be mad, but straight up wall riding. Some of y'all are doing. I'm just gonna. It's a little bit too much. I get it. The tires are dead, but still. Don't go 66 miles per hour. You'll be good. Rob went 81. That's a drive-through, Rob. And Rob, you also went through someone else's stall, so that's a 1 out of 3. I just said it. Sorry if it was a little bit too late. Guys, can we not wall ride? I get the tires are that bad, but wall tapping, I said, is fine. Yeah, don't go 66. Alright, we're going to see some guys come down pits now. The 99 and the 27. Whoa, my bad, Rob. I said it before the race, too. And one thing, you guys do your drive-through, too. 48 and the 18 are going down pits, too. Those two are off pit road. Sean's now gonna be down pits, and Bush Big Beans staying out. Heavy tire wear race. We'll see how it's gonna work here. 21's trying to get to pits, I could tell, but his tires are so damn dead. I do not know if anyone... Rob, did you do your drive-through? Did anyone see Rob do his drive-through? Because I did not see him. You just gotta go through pit road again, but you have to follow the speed. You don't have to pit, but you just gotta go through. Wyatt is now down pits. Okay, yeah, I think Rob should be good. He should be a lap down no matter what, though. Wyatt's out of pits. The 21 is still yet to pit. This is an interesting strategy from the 21, but I don't know how it'll play out for him so far. He's still staying out here. It should cycle out as Tristan, but those guys are a little bit more closer. But Sean and Holden might start battling for it, and I think they're going to lose time. Cole, a good stop for him. He is up there. Guys, let's not wall tap when we're on fresh tires, please. Genuinely. Its setup's not hard at all. 21 now under attack from, oh, a guy trying to get his lap back, Wyatt. One's led 6 laps doing this, but I don't know if it's the best strategy. We'll see. We just gotta see how it plays out, but I think he's gonna go down pits this time. I do believe so, and yes, he is. The 21's going down pits, but he just gotta have a good stop and get out in a timely manner. Now Tristan's the leader. So far, Tristan's been the dominant car, but Sean and Holden, Cole maybe can contend. But it's going to take some catching up to do. The big three has been pretty unstoppable this season. Can someone new finally win for once here as the 21 gets off? Now, the 21, I think he should try to get around the 48 if he wants the strategy to work out. Since he lost a lap, the strategy might not work out as good for him. I think he lost 2 laps. Yeah, I think he lost 2 laps. Yeah, that's not the greatest. I think if he wants this strategy to work, he's got to get around that 48 and get a lap back and try to pull away. No, he's only on 1 lap, but once again, the strategy works better if you're not a lap down. Tristan's led 27, Bush has led 6, Sean's led 2. 21 could be holding up these guys or helping them, I don't know. He wants them in the move, and 21's going to move out the way. 18 gets in the wall a little bit with the 21. Not really on hold in my opinion. But Sean's been the second best car in my opinion. I mean, he's just been second all race long. My question is going to be if he can catch up and challenge the 48. Not a lot of guys have been, and nobody's really been able to battle for the win or the lead just yet. I guess you could say the draft is too low, but it's about where it's always been. Sean's starting to catch up a little bit though, little by little. Just mostly just a catch-up game here. I don't know if the tires are getting that bad, guys, but let's try not to wall tab, otherwise I'm just going to hand out a warning. Don't know what laps on the tires, or how bad the tires are, so I don't really understand that just yet here. Nick is down pits. I think trying a different strategy here. There's 9 to go in the stage. Wyatt, if people pit in front of him, he is maybe in position for a stage point, which would help. Sean's catching up though. He is pretty close, but he doesn't want to make a move that's going to lose him all that time again. Yeah, you are a lap down because you sped on pit road and you had to do drive-through. They're catching up though. The 21's behind the 78, and I think the 21 wants to get past him, but I just don't know. Those fresh tires might be helping the 21 now. And that might hurt these leaders, but I think honestly y'all two might just want to let the 21 by. He does have he's got 6 lap fresher tires, and that's what they're gonna do. You don't really have much of a choice. 21 though in the position there of being not a lap car. If you want to let them by, you can, but I just recommend, if you're gonna try to not cause an issue, you could do that if you want. It's your choice at the end of the day. 88's now out of pits, and he speeds on pit road. That will be a drive-through for Lucas. A pretty costly mistake. He went 70 on the final sector there. As I believe he also went 70 and 76. Those other 70s were possibly him. The speed limit's 66. I said this earlier. My bad if you didn't hear, but it is 66. So far, Tristan and Sean, the tires are catching up to them because look how far the 21 is now. But Sean's trying to get to him, but just hasn't been able to. Sean's using the bumper. Tristan's just gonna wall tap to get away, and I don't blame Sean for trying to get it by him, but Tristan and Sean are kind of going at it now. I think they might have an issue with each other. Lucas, you still have to do your drive-through. I don't want to have to park you if you don't do it, but you got to do it within the next lap or two. Tristan freezes. Okay, let's not wall ride, guys. I said this last time. I'm gonna start penalizing, dude. Okay, Tristan, that's a warning. Okay. That's just too much. Get y'all on old tires, but that doesn't really excuse. Oh yeah, I forgot about that stage. That was for a stage 2. Alright, these three are gonna pit now. Cole's gonna stay out. Or no, never mind, that's not Cole. My bad. See who gets the best stop of these guys. Lucas, did you do your drive-through? Man, Tristan got out very far ahead of Sean. Now Sean's got to make up all the time. Okay, he did. Okay, thank you for telling me. Wyatt staying out. But the 21 got by him. 21 has the way better tires as of right now. Wyatt's struggling on these tires. He's gotta let these guys by here. 21's once again doing the strategy. Stage 1, good point for Wyatt and Cole. They need those. Now Nick gets around the 21. Now Nick's gonna lead a lap. A few different strategies here. In today's race here so far. Nick's got Tristan behind him now. Wants to get around him, but Sean's got to really play catch up now. I think the 21's going down pits. Yes, he is. Wyatt's also down pits. Nick and Tristan side by side. This has been the only battle for the lead all race. Besides a few laps ago before they came down pits there. 21's now out of pit road. Sean gaining a little bit though on Tristan. Tristan's led 46 laps though, and no one's really been in the zip code besides Sean maybe. But Sean just couldn't. He got to him probably at the worst time when the tires were already pretty dead. He couldn't really make a fair shot at him. Nick's gonna let Sean by. And kind of just let these guys race it out. Something happened to Lucas. He is in the wall very slow. Lagging really bad, I assume. However, this race has been okay. I thought the tire wear would make the race more interesting, and it's definitely made it interesting, but we haven't had any battles for the lead, really, at all. So, oh well. I was expecting I would be kind of close, but whatever. Tristan to the wall. Now we have a battle for the lead. I think Tristan froze. Tristan gonna try to get under Sean. Okay, I don't know if the tires are that bad, but it's not wall tap still, guys. I don't like that I have to fucking continuously say it. He said it's easy, but please, y'all, make the corner. Thank you. Tristan and Sean side by side. Tristan had the better corner. Sean has a little bit of draft though. Let's see if he can do something with it. Sean side by side. Quarter panel there. Side by side again. Good move by Sean. Side by side outside the corner. Is a good battle now. Tristan had the high line and almost cleared him, but not quite. Tristan, you're okay. Tristan, you weren't clear there. Sean's gonna give him a little bit of a nudge, which I think's fair. Side by side still. Sean to the lead again. This is helping Shug catch up. This is fun to watch now. Sean there has the outside, which actually might be the preferred lane now. Almost clears Tristan, but they haven't been able to yet. Tristan kind of put him on the wall, and now Sean's good dorsal. This is helping Shug catch up. Tristan's gonna do a crossover. Lap 69 here. Stage 2 ends on 100. Tristan's kind of gotten away a little bit from Sean. Sean may be struggling a little bit on the old tires. The top 3 has the same tires. Top 4 really cool. I want to give a shout out to Cole. He's been 4th pretty much all race long. So far, a good race for him. If he could keep this up, this will be one of his better finishes here. Or better races. If he could just run where he finishes here. Or finish where he runs, that'll be a good race for Cole in my opinion. Tristan's going to freeze again. Okay, maybe lift a little bit. Oh, and that's one way to lift. Shug's now up in this little battle here for the lead. Sean into the wall. Tristan walls him. Cole on pits. Top 3 are struggling on this tires as the 99 and 21 are pit later and are trying to catch up. They're gaining on these two. They got to get that lap back too. Shug's gotten around the 78 here, but those 2 lap cars are catching up on them. So you can hold and make a move. It's really hard to make one when the tires are so low, but I guess you could try. Give him a little bit of a push, bump up the racetrack. Okay, you didn't have to go straight. Oh, well, now we have 3 wide here. As Nick tries to get around, I think the 21 went down pits. Yes, he did. A lot of sailing here for the lead. I think Sean led that. Couldn't really tell. Not the greatest angle here. 99's pulled away from these two. Or these three, my bad. Sean's gonna go down pits. I think Shug and Tristan are gonna pit with him. Sean goes on pits and he speeds, but I'm not gonna give it because he got turned by the 48. So I'll excuse that. That wasn't really on Sean. He got pushed into pit road by Tristan. But here comes the 18 to 48. Shug's led his 1 lap here. 21. Oh, that was close. These two are coming down pits now. 99, and I think Rob are trying to pit now. Rob screws over Nick's pit here, I think. Tristan's strong suit has been the exit, but now Shug has to try to catch up again. Rob, I think, is gonna pit this time. Rob, are you gonna pit? Okay, he is now. Shug, I think okay, why? That's a warning. I think Shug has a right because you are a lap car, and he is way faster than you on new tires. So I think you guys should make a gentleman's agreement to let each other just get the spot, because I think Wyatt, you're on older tires obviously and Holden's on the newer tires. I'm just saying. Okay, Rob speeds down pit road and that's another drive through. Oh, he's frozen. Okay, never mind. But Sean has led a few laps here. No one's in contention for the most laps led unless Tristan just leaves or crashes out of the game or gets parked randomly. Really no way, but Wyatt screwed Holden pretty bad. Holden's got to really fight really hard now to try to get back up there. He was up there, but then Wyatt kind of slowed him down and mauled him. And now he's about like 2 or 3 seconds behind Tristan. Sean's been staying out though on the old tires. Now Lucas is down pits. Wyatt also down pit road. I'd say Sean's still been the second best guy, but he was really challenging there for a second though, but he's just got to have a good pit stop in my opinion to try to contend for the win. He's got to have just good pit stops, because that's been Tristan's strong suit with pitting, is he's gotten a really good like entry and exit out of there, and he's been able to get in and out pit road very easily. And I think Sean and Shug they gain the most time they can, right? They're right there with him, but then they lose somehow a bunch of time off of pits. It could be the amount of pits, the time they pit for too. That's one thing too. If you pit longer, you're obviously not going to be as much. You're not going to be up there as much. But I think maybe Tristan short pits. I'm not too sure though. But Sean's led 14 laps here. He's been staying out for, I believe, 7 laps here. 66 to go. This race hasn't even been terrible. It's just been kind of boring, but I think it's been getting a little bit better when we have the battles up front. What I'm really curious is if these weird off strategies are going to win one of these guys the race. Because we haven't had a caution, and I don't think we're going to have one, but I think one of these off strategies could easily win one of these guys the race. Sean, though, continuing to stay out. And he's not even struggling on these old tires yet, which is surprising to see. He's not struggled yet. Oh, wait, Sean, wait, what do you mean you pitted? How are you... I thought you stayed out, because how do you have a 2-second lead? Did anyone else see Sean pit? I didn't see this dude pit at all. I never saw Sean pit, honestly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, so Sean must have had a really good pit stop then, because he is a 2-second lead. I forgot that. I thought Sean hadn't even pitted yet. I'm fucking stupid. But he does have a big lead over the rest of these guys. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought Sean didn't even pit. I completely forgot that he pitted a few laps earlier. He's got a big lead over Tristan though. Not insanely big, but 1.57 or 1.5 seconds is a good gap to have. He has lost, I think, a second, but I think it's mostly because of the tires here. Could be starting to get to him again. Sean now is at 1.3. Tristan is inevitably going to gain. He also has the lap car of Lucas to gain him. Gain here. Now it's just Sean and Tristan here, as Sean, his car is kind of tanking a little bit, but Tristan got around Lucas. But Tristan is gaining on him. Sean obviously on the older tires, so he was inevitably going to gain on him. But we're getting closer to the end of this stage. Stage will end on 100. This has been Sean's best race of the season, maybe. One of the best races of the season for Sean so far. If he could capitalize, he can maybe have a shot at it, but I don't know. These two are kind of wall riding now because the tires are getting to them, but they have pulled away from Holden. And I think Tristan hit a wall snag there. Sean here led 27 laps, but Tristan now side by side for the lead. Tristan's been the best car all day, but Sean's been up there with this off strategy. I don't know how it's going to pan out when we have 53 to go and probably 2 more stops to go. At least 2 or 3. Sean let the 48 by. Tires are catching up to the top 2 though. Lucas is gaining there a little bit though, because Lucas is on the fresher tires, but Shug's starting to gain on these guys despite his tires being very, very bad. Alright, here we go. We're going to get to the white flag of the stage now. "61 laps led for the 48, and he's going to sweep the stages. Stage results are pretty much the same, except Cole didn't get stage points, and Nick did. Weiss, once again, at 5th. Not a bad race for him so far. Nick and all these guys on the new tires are starting to catch up to these guys, though. Tristan's going to go down pits. The top three, once again, are going to pit, but they got to capitalize on this stop, man. Their biggest kryptonite is losing time off of pits. And I don't know what Tristan's got. Maybe it's obviously a track advantage. Maybe it's a pit advantage. Or maybe he's just short pitting. But he's been really good off of this pit road here to be able to gain. Shug has a very... These guys have a little bit of a slower stop. They kind of are a little bit slower to getting off of pits, but that wasn't as bad. They can gain off of this here and work on it. But I think... Who's going to be the leader off of this? I think it might be the 21. I'm not even sure. Nope, it is Nick Maggie now. Shug and Sean, they should probably work together to try to catch up, but you saw them at Portland. They had a shot, but they ended up not. They ended up battling and losing that race. And I'd argue they have a shot today, too. They aren't that far off the pace. They got the 88, too, between them to gain time on. As Nick leading a few laps here. If he could get a solid top 5, that'll help him gain on Wyatt, although I'm not too sure how much he's going to gain, considering Wyatt also got a few stage points in the race. Nick trying to defend with all that 99 car could give him. He's going to basically suffice the lead for Tristan there. Shug and Sean been gaining a little bit. Rob, just try to stay out the way. Okay, thank you. You're good, Rob. You're good, Rob. The second and third are not too far off, but they got to try to get around the 99 too. Nick's going down pits here. .42 to go. Can Sean and Shug catch up here? Because of how the tires and the fuel works, I mean, if you fuel save, it could help you, but no matter what, the leaders are going to catch up and swallow you up because of your old tires. .40 laps to go, though. Can one of these guys catch up? Sean and Holden. It's a 1.4 second deficit here. 21's going down pits. Try not to wall top again, guys. You guys are on new tires. Lift, please. Next time I see you guys do it, I'll ask you guys to lift, and if you don't, it'll be a warning. Hello, Rogelio, as the 21's getting off pits. And he speeds. That is a drive-through. He went 70. Sorry, 21 car, but that is a drive-through. Unfortunately, he was trying to do a different strategy here, and unfortunately, he's got to do that drive-through. We've seen quite a few guys speed on pit road today, though. But the question is still, can the 78 and 18 gain here with 37 laps to go? 1.5 seconds. They haven't really gained at all. I'm afraid that they're losing enough time to gain here on the racetrack as the tires are going to start getting to him again. Shug and Sean are battling, and they're losing time now, for sure. It's going to take a miracle or a different strat, I feel like, to catch up or to even win the race. I want to see if there's going to be someone doing an alternate strat here to win. Once again, Sean and Shug, they were gaining a little bit, but then they lost time there. Lucas having some lag issues, I think. Not the race he wanted. That 88 team, I feel like, needs to have a really good race at Chicagoland, because they could get bounced out the chase if Wyatt passed them in points, since they don't show up as much. I don't think Lucas gave up, but he's just frozen right now, I think. A 2-second gap. Tristan's got this race won pretty much. These guys didn't really... I wouldn't say it was not because of a lack of effort, but they definitely did not capitalize. Now it's pretty much got to be maybe a short pit miracle here for some of these guys to try to get it done. I think Lucas might, he's going down pits. 30 to go. I'm afraid they're going to need a miracle. Or if someone has an alternate strategy. But I think we're going to have one more stop here. Maybe one or two. I'm assuming one. But we'll see. $83 laps led for this 48 car. One of the most dominant races we've seen all season. .3 seconds is the gap now. If they could just manage that, they might have a chance. But once again, that pit road is the thing that they lose time on, so I think they gotta just have a really good stop or just full gas it out of there when they get past the last thing to gain the most time they can. That's just been their kryptonite, is exiting pit road. They are gaining a little bit again, but or Shuggies at least. Sean or Nick's trying to get around Sean here. Old tires are really making them, kind of forcing them to wall ride, but I would rather you guys not wall ride, but since the tires are pretty bad, I'm assuming you don't have too much of a choice. Oh, Rob crashes right in front of these guys. Okay, you're good. You let them by. Shug and I think Sean are staying out. Something happened to Sean. Oh, he's down pits a little bit earlier. Tristan's down pits here. Playing it smart. Shug's gonna stay out an extra lap here, but this pit stop from Holden's gotta be great. It's gotta be really good. Rob, can you move, man? Okay. Thank you. Let's see what this pit stop from Shug looks like. Rob, get out of the way, dude. What the fuck are you doing? Thank you. Let's see this pit stop from Holden. And it's not good at all. Tristan's got this race won, unless there's a different strategy from one of these guys. that we don't really know about just yet. Talk too much, just walk in. Why going down pits here? Wait, Sean's in second. Sean's close, actually. Not too far off. 1.4. Yeah, Sean, I guess, is on old tires. $18 to go. I don't think there's really much time for a different strategy to happen. I mean, they might have to pit one more time, but I'm not too sure. Tristan and Sean and Holden might have to pit one more time, but because, well, they pitted at like with like 22, 24 to go. That's about where the tires start to fall off. But the problem was from the start, those guys trying to do a different strategy were already like a lap down. I guess one of these guys' hope is that do pit now and try to get the most time they can. Because, I mean, unless Tristan just doesn't pit somehow, I don't know. Or hope for a caution, which I don't know if they're going to get. Chances of caution are very low. We haven't had a caution at all today. 21 gets out of pits here. Trying to write something down, so my bad. Sean, lift, dude, you wall red right there. Oh, he's on very old tire. How did Sean end up on the worst end of it? I'm confused. 'Cause he was with them in 55 tires. I don't know how he just ended up. .8 seconds. I mean, somehow Holden could somehow catch up to these guys with 10 to go. I don't know. Tires are gonna start getting bad at some point, but please, let's not wall right at 10 to go. It's stupid. Like, let's try not to. Like, I've been pretty lenient today, but since it's late in the race now, I just want to see the last 10 laps be clean with that. 21 side by side at 48. I should have kept the wall slowdowns. That would have made the race way more interesting. Sean is on pit road late here. I mean, we'll see. Shug's starting to catch up, but I don't know if there's enough time. He does have a lap or two fresher than Tristan, but I don't know if that's even going to make a difference. Unfortunately. 2.1 actually. If Holden walks in, there might be a chance. Maybe. But I don't know if there's enough time. We're about to get to 4 laps to go. And the 21 is just helping Tristan now, honestly. He's not really contributing. He's kind of helping Tristan keep the lead. It might help him win. Holden was gaining, but I don't think there's enough time, sadly, because 21's been helping him. Let's see here, though. 3 laps to go. 1.7. Tristan's pretty slow right now, but I don't know if there's even enough time. If Sean helps Holden, maybe there's a chance, but I don't think Sean's going to because he's on fresher tires. 1.4 with 2 to go. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it. Damn, he was gaining very much, but not enough time here. Tristan's gonna get the win done. Holden realistically needed 2 more laps and he would have been right there. Oh well. Very boring race. I will never put a highline here, and I'll never have the tires be this bad again. Okay guys, that was probably the worst race of the season. Oh well. I don't know about that. That was very fucking boring. Probably the worst race, one of the most boring races I've ever hosted in my life. Sean didn't cross and he loses a few spots as a result. That doesn't matter. You have to finish where you finish, and you didn't cross the line, so you got 5th. No, you have to cross the line when you are supposed to cross it. You're a lap down, so obviously you had to cross it. So you got 5th out of that, bro. That will be. I don't really want to do post race, honestly. I mean, I guess I will. Don't really want to though. I don't think Tristan wants an interview, so we'll just go to 2nd place, which was Holden. I don't care about summer heat. That was one of my least favorite things to do. Besides arenas. Holden, how do you feel about your race here? Ended up finishing better where you ran. How do you feel? Alright, do not think he wants an interview. Alright, Holden doesn't want an interview, so we'll move on to Nick Maggie. Nick, you got third. You had a pretty solid race here. How do you feel?
I had a pretty fast Ford Fusion car tonight. Thank you to Rouse Racing for providing this car to me. Thank you to my Subway for getting us on the track tonight. Not the finish we wanted, but it came out with the top 3.
Well, we'll see where you are in the points now, as Lucas had a terrible race. Wyatt, not bad, but not objective for him either. You might be able to get within that 100-point range pretty soon here and maybe still win and knock one of those two out. How do you feel about your chances of that?
I'm just trying my best in a late start to the season, but we're falling our way back up.
Next race we have Chicagoland, which you dominated last season. You think you can maybe have a chance at that one again here?
No, I'll get wrecked in the last lap again.
Alright, that is Nick. Looking forward to the next few races here. Fourth place was Cole. Quite a few about probably your best race this season. You ran around 4th to 5th most of the race.
I'll say that was probably the most consistent race I've had. It's not really my best performing one, but I mean we'll take another top 4. I don't know. I feel like Sean kind of got dicked at the end, but anyway, I guess thanks to the team. Not sure what else to really say other than this was kind of what I expected, and knowing that we're probably not going to see my fucking home track come back because apparently it was that boring.
No, I'm keeping. I'm keeping Iowa. I just need not do.
I thought you were getting rid of it.
I'm not getting rid of it. It just ended up being probably the worst Iowa race we've ever seen, or one of the worst.
No, there were worse races, and we all know which races I'm talking about.
Oh, but, it was probably one of the most boring races of the season. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know if anyone else agrees. I mean, I tried.
Probably nobody else agrees, but
I don't know.
It was even the next track again, like
Chicagoland.
Oh dear. I have a history of getting fucked over last minute because I was leading the race and then ended up getting like 8th or 7th in a different league, and that sucked because I was the most dominant there. And since this is not even a brick car, this is gonna be a completely different playing field, but we'll see. I need some fucking water after all that.
Alright, so Cole, we'll see where you are, but 7 races left. How are you feeling about your chase chances? You got probably a really good chance of making it, in my opinion. Brandon wasn't here. You're 60 points. I mean, good spot to be in.
I guess there's just a more decent cushion now, but once that is fucking broken, it's all downhill from here.
You think, well, whenever the chase does reset, you think the reset will benefit you and you can get a better spawn points? Or, I mean,
not really. I wasn't really getting any stage points in the first 10 races, and even if I did, it was like a once in a blue moon at that point. But these latter half races, I've been at least getting a lot more than I should be. So, my cord. So, hooray, I guess. But even if I do make the chase, I think I'm just gonna be sitting in 6th or 7th. No pun intended. But eh.
I'm gonna review the thing with Sean because they're saying that they've done that in the past where they would cross, but they didn't. Let's see here though. Sean is 3rd here. Okay. Realistically, you're supposed to do another lap, but since I never really made this anything, you'll get 3rd place. I'm not trying to hold Nick or Cole out of a good finish. Just this is something that's never really happened, so Well, every time they cross the line, I mark them down how they've crossed the line, and Sean got third. Would have gone third if he didn't do another. If he did do another lap. It's only 5 laps. There's not really even a rule, honestly. There's not a rule. I mean, I say that you're supposed to finish it, but he didn't. So I mean, you're only losing 3 points, man. Okay, well, let me think here. Do we ever see? I'm trying to think, cause how the fuck am I supposed to say this? Because I've never had a thing where someone just didn't cross the line. To my knowledge, everyone does their lap when they're supposed to, or finishes the race when they're supposed to. What? What? Bro, I don't care, Wyatt. What, Wyatt? Yeah, out of pits, yeah. What? Everyone wore right out of pits. I don't give a fuck out of pits. I don't want to watch these. I'm trying to figure out Sean's finishing position right now. Man, everyone was wall riding, even on the fresh tires. I regret not putting a wall snag, dude. Sean, you're not catching up to the leaders' points, my guy, unless they miss a race. I'm trying to think. Have any of y'all, just answer this question, have any of y'all been a lap or 2 down and you crossed the line but you didn't do an extra lap like you're supposed to? Or real, like, it's an unwritten rule. When did you do this, Holden? And could you show me what race? I could easily look up. Exactly, so that's why I'm confused why y'all think Sean should get pity. I'm still thinking here that Sean shouldn't get the pity for it. You know, I think personally I'm just gonna make a rule now actually that you have to finish the lap that you were on, even if you're a lap or multiple laps down. So I'm sorry, Sean, but thank you for making me make a new rule. Ever you are on track, if you are a lap or multiple down, you must finish the race where you are so you do not lose spots. This is the Sean rule. Thank you. So I'm not gonna give you third because honestly, bro, I'm not gonna cap, dude. Yeah, it's on the fly, but I don't really give a fuck, bro. I mean, you just have to finish where you're supposed to be. It's there so you can finish where you deserve to finish and not screw yourself out of 15 points or whatever it was. Anyways, Sean, I guess how do you feel about your race? How do you feel?
I don't know. What position did I get? Fifth or third?
Fifth.
Okay, well, now I got fifth. Like I know I still got a top 5. Could have been a top 3, but you know, Nick Maggie wants to play stupid stuff. Can't really do much about that, but whatever. I guess I'll just head into Chicagoland, knowing that I have to finish a lap if I'm a lap down.
Where did the 21 even finish? Does anyone know where the 21 finished? I did not. I have no clue where the 21 finished. He finished 6th. Okay, so Wyatt finished 7th place. Alright, that's gonna be the coverage here. So, that's it for Iowa. See y'all to